Hey, what's going on? It is Joe, DJ MOJOE, and I'm here back with another video. You are about to watch some highlights and some behind the scenes from Uyen-nhu's and Charlie's wedding down at Botanica in Oceanside. It's been such a pleasure being their DJ. They had an amazing time with their friends and their family, and I want to share that with you here in this video. If you are an engaged couple, someone who's looking at Botanica to potentially have your wedding over there, or just some DJs who want to learn more from me and what I do, stay around in this video. By the way, if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. I'm Joe, DJ MOJOE, a full-time DJ down here in Southern California, specializing in weddings, private parties, and corporate events. And I'm all about helping couples have the best time of their lives through good music, good vibes, and good energy. So I'm excited to walk you through Uyen-nhu's and Charlie's wedding. Now I have my notes in front of me, and I'm going to walk over the timeline and share with you any other fun moments that happened that night. Before we begin, just make sure that you follow me on my socials on Instagram at DJ_MOJOE and subscribe to the channel to watch and learn more videos from me. Anyways, let's begin with Charlie and Uyen-nhu's wedding at Botanica. First of all, Botanica is such a beautiful venue. It's one of those venues that is tucked away in Oceanside that you could easily pass while you're driving through. But once you find out this hidden gem, it is like a tropical paradise. I highly recommend Botanica if you're going for that tropical feel. Some couples that I've worked with in the past, they have that boho kind of vibe, the Hawaiian vibe, the tropical vibe, and just want a great environment where it pulls you away and just really be immersed into the experience. And this is one of the great venues if you want to have your guests have that kind of experience where they're just taken into a different place. So at Charlie and Uyen-nhu's wedding, there are different locations where you could have your different parts of your wedding. For the ceremony, we had it by the waterfall. For the cocktail hour, we had it on the lawn. For the reception, we had it underneath the tent. There are other variations on where you can have your reception, whether it's on the upper lawn and dancing down by the cove area by the ceremony. But in this case, for Charlie and Uyen-nhu's wedding, we had it by the tent. Really beautiful. Everything is well contained. There's a bar. The dance floor is centered in the middle and is the main focal point. Beautiful twinkling lights. So it's a great vibe, and there's more space for some outdoor snacks and everything, and a photo booth just right outside. Now, to give you some context for Charlie and Uyen-nhu's wedding, we had roughly about 200 people. I would say 50% were family, 50% friends, and they were all there to have a good time. For the ceremony, we had it at the Cove. For the music selections, we had Mia Sebastian theme, a violin cover for Charlie and his mom as they walk down. For the Groomsmen and Bridesmaids entrance, we had Can't Help Falling in Love by Brooklyn Duo. When Uyen-nhu comes down the aisle, she walked into Put Your Head on My Shoulder by Dominique Casacop. We had a beautiful ceremony, and towards the end, when it was time to announce them as husband and wife, I kicked things off for the recessional with Can't Stop by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I officially pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Family and friends, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Yu.
Can't stop the day to the shindig. Chop top, it says I'm gonna win big. Choose not to life of imitation. Just get us into the reservation.
Hey, it's Joe, DJ MOJOE. I've been where you are, passionate about DJing, dreaming of making it my full-time career. And guess what? I did it. Now I'm here to help you reach that same goal, especially in the wedding scene. It's called Wedding DJ Mastery Elevated, a community where we connect every week on coaching calls. I'll be sharing the same knowledge and principles that help me succeed, and together we'll adapt them to your journey. As a founding member, you get to start with a free 7-day trial and then enjoy a special discounted rate. Join now and I'll see you inside. Now back to the video. So that was the ceremony, and then we enjoyed the cocktail hour up in the upper lawn. There was a bar up there, and also people can have some drinks at the lower gazebo. So it's just an open area where guests can go around, take pictures, hang out, chill, and just really take in that Botanica vibe, just being outside, enjoying the space. I really love their music selection for the cocktail hour. I had a separate DJ setup at Botanica for the cocktail hour itself to mix this music, and it really felt a very fun vibe even before we got the party going later that night. It's a good way to set the tone and to let people know that, hey, there's a DJ in control. After the cocktail hour is over, we invited guests over to the reception area under the tent. I already have a third setup there ready to go, and I played some music over there. And once everyone got settled in, I checked in with our wedding party outside who are lined up. Shout out to the amazing coordinators at Botanica. They helped me out over there lining the people up and getting them ready before I introduced them inside the tent. Before I welcome the wedding party and the bride and groom, I recognize the parents first. I like to acknowledge the important people who are there at the wedding before I get things started. I get people clapping their hands, welcoming them, and then it's time for the grand entrance. Now, we did something a little bit different. Normally, the wedding party comes in first and then the bride and groom last. But what Charlie and Uyen-nhu wanted for their wedding, they wanted to come in first and then the bridesmaids and groomsmen, because they want to see their bridesmaids and groomsmen come in, because guess what? They had a special surprise for the bride and groom. So it makes sense to have both Charlie and Uyen-nhu there present, witnessing all of it. So that was a fun thing. I introduced Charlie and Uyen-nhu, aka the Vows, Mr. and Mrs. Vu, to Tell Me by R.L. Grime and What So Not. First of all, you already know that they love EDM, they like rap, they like current music, they like to have a good time. So I played Tell Me with an epic drop, and Mr. and Mrs. Vu came in. Now that they are inside the tent, they get to see what their bridesmaids and groomsmen have in store for them when they came in for the grand entrance. For the bridesmaids, they had a special grand entrance, as you can see here.
Now let's welcome all our bridesmaids all together. We have New, Lauren, Diana, and Michelle.
So guess what? The groom is a huge fan of USC, and this was a special surprise that I coordinated with the bridesmaids. And just the timing of it all, I also made a special edit for them just to keep the juicy parts of the song, and they came in getting the crowd wild, and that moment was for Charlie. It was such a great time. Next, it was for the groomsmen. They all came into Work remix by ASAP Ferg, and they had their own entrance as well.
That's how we...
Grand entrances can be fun. It's all up to you with the creativity, just as long as you communicate it to your wedding party. They don't just have to simply just come in, but they can actually prepare something to really entertain your guests and make things fun and to really kick things off on a good note. If people saw what they saw early in the night, they can only expect what's gonna happen later that night as well. That was so fun. That was a grand entrance, and I love that twist where the couple comes in first and then the wedding party so they can all be there together and cherish their moments. Afterwards, we had their first dance. I made a special edit and they executed it perfectly, and that was a special moment for Charlie and Uyen-nhu.
You're the fire, I'm the dark in me. When we touch, you inspire. Feel the change in me tonight. So take me up, take me higher. There's a warm not far from you. In desire, we can burn in love tonight. Of the world.
And we continue with their first dance, and I made a special edit for them that they sent me. What I'm able to do for my couples is that if they want a custom edit so the song sounds more polished, or sometimes they want to have a specific dance for it, I can make an edit, and that's what I did here for their first dance. Shortly right after the first dance, while we still had everyone's attention, we continued with the mother and son dance. Charlie danced with his mom, Mai, to How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees. And then we had Uyen-nhu come over and dance with her father, Chu Gung, to My Girl by Temptations. Hey, it's Joe, DJ MOJOE. I've been where you are, passionate about DJing, dreaming of making it my full-time career. And guess what? I did it. Now I'm here to help you reach that same goal, especially in the wedding scene. It's called Wedding DJ Mastery Accelerator, a community where we connect every week on coaching calls. I'll be sharing the same knowledge and principles that help me succeed, and together we'll adapt them to your journey. As a founding member, you get to start with a free 7-day trial and then enjoy a special discounted rate. Join now and I'll see you inside. Now back to the video. Afterwards, we had the welcome and blessing by their Uncle Dan, and then we continued with some speeches and toast. And one of the great things that I do for my speeches is that I like to not only just say the name and the title, for example, the matron of honor and the matron of honor's name, I like to ask the couple a short little intro or bio about that person to really help it make it more personalized, to really hype up that person as they walk up. So that way everyone in that room knows exactly who that person is and why that person is important to the couple. So after dinner and after the table visits, we invited all the single ladies for the bouquet toss. Now it is time to dance and party and celebrate with Charlie and Uyen-nhu. The first song that I played to kick off the dance floor was Drunk in Love, the Diplo remix by Beyonce. If you don't know what that song is, check it out online. Such a banger. And they love EDM, they love those throwbacks, and I had a really dope set. I believe I recorded it. Hopefully by the time this video is up, the mix is down below, so check it out. At the end of the night, we ended a last dance song to All My Life by Casey and JoJo. Such a great R&B track, something to bring it home where people knew all the words and sang out loud with the couple. That was the timeline, that was the flow. I want to talk about the production side of things really briefly, and there are other videos that I've made on Botanica, which I'll leave up here somewhere. But one of the things I want to mention here for Botanica is that it's really important to have proper sound. The room inside or underneath the tent, it's more rectangular shaped, so it's important to have speakers that have a wide spread or dispersion, so there's more sound coverage in that area. And also there is an outdoor area, outdoor patio just right outside. I recommend and suggest for the DJ, and this is something that I do, to have another speaker out there pointing out. So in case people want to have a little break from the dance floor, we have another speaker out there by the patio for people who just want to hang out, where yes, they could hear the music inside, but if we have that third speaker or fourth speaker just right outside by the patio, they could hear any announcements clearly. They could hear it clearly, but at a lower volume, so they could still hang out and talk amongst themselves. It's just enough to really help with the vibe, so wherever they go, the sound is balanced and everyone can still feel like wherever they go, there's a still part of the party. So this is all ties into the guest experience and making sure that it all sounds great. Well, anyhow, that's it for now. It's been such a pleasure DJing for Uyen-nhu and Charlie. I hope you enjoyed all this footage and behind the scenes. If there's anything else that you're interested in seeing, I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below, and I could capture and record more for future videos here on my YouTube channel. By the way, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I want to share a quick fun fact about the couple. The bride also has a YouTube channel, and they found me on YouTube. They've watched my videos on Botanica, which I'll leave up here, and they booked me. This is so great. She's a vlogger, and now I am making this YouTube video for you guys and for Uyen-nhu. Uyen-nhu, Charlie, if you're watching this, thank you so much for having me. Definitely check out her channel down below so you can see what they're up to. But yeah, that concludes this wedding vlog. I hope you enjoy this. Let me know down your thoughts, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications for more videos like this. And if you're looking for a DJ for your wedding, and if you like what you see and you want to have that conversation with me to see if we're a good fit, there is a link down below to schedule a meeting with me. And DJs, if you're interested in learning more from me, join me in my Wedding DJ Mastery community. All links down below. Anyhow, I'm Joe, DJ MOJOE. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. But in the meantime, check out my other videos up here.
Hey, I'm DJ MOJOE. I'm here with Charlie and Uyen-nhu. They just got married today. It was an amazing time. You guys had a good time? Yeah! Once again, make some noise for Mr. and Mrs. Vows.